Good day everyone, welcome to our academic panel discussion. Today, we're diving into the academic English, a critical skill for every student and future professional. From mastering academic language to understanding how to write research-based articles, we'll be exploring essential tools that will guide us through college and beyond. In this short but insightful discussion, we'll tackle the key topics in purposive communication. From the left side, we'll talk about the English for academic purposes, academic language, and IMRAD. And from the right side, we'll talk about the argumentative essays, making literature analysis, and making research-based journal articles.
Well, English for academic purposes, or EAP, refers to the specialized use of English tailored to the conventions of academia. It emphasizes reading, writing, listening, and speaking in ways that align with scholarly expectations. According to Highland 2006, EAP enables students to develop discipline-specific communication skills that are crucial for success in academic institutions.
That's interesting, Ms. Libuk. And how about you, Mr. Gonzalez? Can you share your insights about the EAP? And can you also give us a concrete example of its application?
Thank you, Miss. Well, EAP encompasses the comprehension of scholarly text, the composition of structured essays and research papers, and the use of appropriate tone, formality, and evidence-based reasoning. For example, instead of saying, "I think the study is good," an academic version would be, "The study demonstrates methodological rigor and provides substantial evidence supporting its claims." Such transformation illustrates the shift toward precision and objectivity, hallmarks of academic discourse.
Thank you, Ms. Libucan and Mr. Gonzalez. That provides an excellent foundation. Now, let's move to academic language. Mr. Pintor, could you elaborate on this?
Thank you, Miss. By definition of an academic language, it is the normal register and is used in educational and scholarly settings. It is comprised not only in advanced vocabulary and grammatical structures, but also logical organization, evidence-based argumentation, and disciplinary conventions. So according to Bailey in 2018, he defines academic language as the language that is explicit, objective, impersonal, and objective.
Very well explained, Mr. Pintor. Lastly, from the left side, let's move on to the structural framework often used in academic writing, IMRAD. Mr. Rambat, can you give us a clear view about the IMRAD?
Yes, Miss. MRAD, or the Introduction, Methodology, Results, and Discussion, is the standard format for writing empirical research articles. As well as an FRIC 2012 emphasized, MRAD allows for a clear presentation of scientific inquiry, ensuring that the readers can understand rationale, process, outcomes, and implication of the study.
That really gives us a clear view about the IMRAD, Mr. Ambat. Ms. Bello, can you explain what the IMRAD component is?
So, let me explain further. IMRAD consists of introduction, which basically outlines the research problems and its significance. Next is methodology details, which consists what procedures and materials are we going to use in our research. Next is results, which presents the collected data from implementing our methodology. And lastly is the discussion, which interprets the results or findings in relation to similar literature to your study. This format is widely accepted in disciplines like the sciences and social sciences and even applied linguistics, making it a crucial format to master for academic publication and thesis writing.
What you share about Imrad is enlightening, Mr. Rambat and Ms. Belio. Now, let us transition to the second half of our discussion. We begin with one of the most common academic assignments, the argumentative essay. Mr. Catalan, can you take us through its purpose and structure?
Well, the literal idea of an argumentative essay is quite self-explanatory, which is to argue a certain stand of the writer. But the overlooked definition of an argumentative essay is that of according to Graf and Birkenstein 2021. Effective argumentative writing involves entering the conversation, where writers not only assert their own views, but also engage with opposing perspectives. The structure typically includes an introduction of the thesis statement, the body of the paragraph, which contains all supporting ideas, and a dedicated section for counter-arguments, and a conclusion which synthesizes the overall discussion of the essay. Argumentative writing sharpens critical thinking and persuasive skills, which are essential not only in academia, but in civic and professional life as well.
You kind of argued well the argumentative essay, Mr. Catalan. Anyway, we'll proceed to literature analysis. Mr. Damon, can you explain how one conducts of meaningful literature analysis?
Why, of course, a literature analysis involves critical examination of a literary work's components such as theme, symbolism, tone, and character development to uncover deeper meanings and authorial intent. As Tyson 2015 suggests that literary analysis requires one to go beyond plot summary and engage in interpretation, often using specific literary theories or lenses such as feminism or Marxism, provide a nuanced reading. For instance, analyzing a character's development through a psychological lens might reveal the internal conflict that drives the plot. This method improves our ability to interpret language, appreciate artistic expression, and understanding human expression through literature.
Wow, that was an insightful analysis on literary analysis, Mr. Damon. And last but not least, we close our discussion with a crucial academic skill, writing research-based journal articles.
Absolutely. A research-based journal article is a formal document that presents the result of original research, often with the intention of contributing to a specific academic field. According to Paltridge and Starfield 2016, such articles must meet the rigorous standards of clarity, credibility, and contribution. Key components include a hypothesis, review of related literature, methodology, results, and discussions, which is very similar to the IMR-AD. Additionally, journal articles undergo peer review, ensuring validity and academic integrity. Writing such an article not only demonstrates mastery of content, but also advances one's academic reputation.
Thank you, Ms. Rakana, and thank you to all our panelists for this enriching discussion. Today, we've covered foundational topics in purposive communication, from mastering academic English and writing structured arguments to producing scholarly research. These skills empower us not only as students, but as future professionals who can think critically, argue logically, and communicate purposefully. We encourage everyone to apply these tools in your academic journey and beyond. Once again, thank you for joining us, and may you continue to communicate with clarity, confidence, and purpose.